Well, my doorbell just rang, and to my surprise, and my new Model 3 floor mats just showed up. So let's do a quick unboxing video and see what all the fuss is about. A lot of folks online have been not super happy with how these came out, but you know what? I looked at all the other ones, the 3D MaxPider and the Tough Pros and all the other stuff, and you know, I kind of don't like the way all that kind of stuff looked. I didn't like the logo on the 3D MaxPider. I'm sure they're great mats. They've been very well reviewed. And the other ones that I saw looked a bit cheap. So I said, you know what? We're just gonna wait for the Tesla mats to come out. And I was kind of getting a little worried because they were taking a little while. And then finally they showed up. So I hit the order button as soon as I could. And I'm excited. So let's see what they look like. This is gonna be a pretty rudimentary unboxing video. All right. I didn't have to wait 8 weeks like the MaxPider, so that was cool. Okay, so let's see what they say. We get this nice little intro, Tesla Model 3 all-weather floor mat set installation instructions. Let's hope I know how to install floor mats, right? Okay, so all kinds of warnings. Gee whiz, there's a lot of data here. So when installing these floor mats, install directly on the floor and not over other floor mats. Cool, do not mix up the sides, install driver's side. That's a lot of instructions for that. Okay, good, so we're gonna remove the existing ones, position it carefully, press, to secure hook retention discs to floor. Okay, spoiler alert. The hook retention disc is a very fancy term for circle of Velcro. I'll show you. That, my friends, is a hook retention disc. And then we have multiple languages. So I'll tell you off the bat, one thing that I kind of like about these, I do like the split thing on the back, because you know what? If you have, bad snow or whatever in the back, to remove like a big, long, wide thing and have it not spill, it sounds like it would be hard. One that you can separate out seems like a good idea to me. So let's see how these look. Here's the, so let's see what they look like in the car. Yeah, I almost did the 3D MaxPider ones, because they do look like they're good floor mats. But for me, the idea of having something advertised on my car that is not my actual car is just weird. I'm not the type of fella who's gonna, put a big sticker on their car that says Tesla or anything on it, because whatever, we know what kind of car it is. I don't really like to have floor mats that I have to look at every single time I get in my car that say something, that's not the car. So just the Tesla branding, I think, is cool. And so, I would rather have like no branding, or at least Tesla branding if I'm gonna have anything. We got the existing mats. I just had my car kind of clean today, so I have 2 kids, and they're really good at making a mess here. This is the first time I've ever taken this back mat out. Actually, the other front passenger out. Okay, step 1 is done. Looks like the guys who cleaned my car did not do the world's best job, so whatever. Car could be detailed, but we're not gonna do that today. We're putting floor mats in. I have my trusty instructions, my knife. Get the rest of these out. All right. Oh, neat. So you see here, they have little Velcros on the back, also known as hook retention disc. That's kind of nice. Help them stay in place. So I guess this is, I guess I didn't need those directions. Yeah, I mean, some people are mad that the dead pedal isn't covered, but who cares, honestly? I'm sure YouTube commenters, you guys let me know how wrong I am for not caring about the dead pedal not being covered, but whatever. They are actually kind of nice construction. They feel rugged. Yeah, they really want to stick down hard, which is good. Pro tip, don't be holding a cell phone when you're installing your floor mats. Okay, so first impression in, first off, I think they look great. It looks exactly like the car. That's a plus. Now this lip here, it's almost flat, you know. The images that you've seen, you know, in Eric Straight's video where he shows, you know, holding a lot of water, these are not going to hold a lot of water. So I mean, if you've got like a really super rugged situation where you're just, you know, you need your floor mat to hold water, this is not the solution. But I think these would protect. These are going to protect your from salt. You know, you're not going to have salt and gunk. But yeah, they're not going to hold a bunch of water. Honestly, I don't know why you'd want to have a bunch of water sloshing around in your car anyway. I mean, how much water is going to come off on your boots? I don't know. Anyway, so here's the other front mat. So it's, you know, a bit wider there. You can see that. Yeah. And they're, I don't know, maybe a little over 1/8 of an inch, 3/16 of an inch thick. So it's rugged-ish. We'll put the passenger one in here. See how that one goes. There they go. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, feels good. Actually, kind of feels nice to have something rubbery on your feet, you know, when you're down there. I actually had a complaint with the regular floor mats on the Model 3 seemed a little bit too plush, like a little bit too slippery. My feet kind of slipped around a little bit. I didn't have a nice place to set them. So here I think your feet will be nestled in a little bit better than with the standard. Okay, yeah, so I think, you know, that Tesla logo looks pretty smart. In the video, it's showing up shinier than it is in real life. And in real life, they're not as shiny as they're showing up in the video. But I like how muted that logo is, because you're really not going to notice it. And then if you do see it, you know, you can kind of see that it says Tesla. And I don't know, I think if my floor mat is going to say anything to advertise to me, the only thing I'd really want it to advertise would be the car, you know? It's not like I'm trying to become a floor mat salesman or anything and I need to tell people, ooh, check out these 3D floor mats. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a weird consideration. Okay, so let's try out the back mats. Let's see how they go. Again, they've got that muted branding. Looks decent. So this has got to be the rear passenger side. Oh, neat! They interlock! That's cool. That's really cool. There, see? Tesla's always thinking. That's pretty neat. So these don't have the Velcro on the back. There's no Velcro on the back of these, but they do have this. Oh, and they're WeatherTech, in case anybody was wondering. These are, in fact, WeatherTech. Made in good old Bolingbrook, Illinois. Drive by there all the time. All right, let's see how these go. I don't know, seems fine. That's good. I mean, I guess if I wanted to complain, I could say that this little spot there isn't super, like, see how that, so this is flush. This is flush against this wall. This, there's about a finger, maybe about a quarter inch there, and then this is up against the thing. So that, I guess if you wanted to complain, that would be something that you can complain about. Let's see how the other one fits in. I have a confession. This is the first set of floor mats I've ever bought in my adult life. There is where it interlocks in. That's, I guess, the WeatherTech part number. This is cool. I'm excited. Floor mats. Who knew? All right, so this is how these lock together. They fit kind of like Legos, like not really awesome fitting Legos. Okay, so they're locked in. They're definitely locked in to each other. And there they are. Okay, they fit. So, I don't know, I think they look fine. I think they look better than other things. They got a lip on them, so I think they're better than the Tough Pros. They say Tesla on them, which is cool. Sitting here in the back. I don't sit in the back seat of my car that much, but my kids do. Yeah, they work. I mean, people want to be upset that there's not a middle thing there, but who sits in the middle of a Model 3? I don't know. If you have a definite need for this area to be covered, don't buy these floor mats. But I think they look cool. I think they look good. They work. I haven't sat in the driver's seat. Let's see how that is. Yeah, they don't cover the dead pedal. Fine, whatever. But I don't know, they do what they're supposed to. My foot goes up there, I guess. And here's the thing, that little lip is definitely locked in. That little lip is not going anywhere. It's definitely a lip, you know? So I guess if you put your foot up and let water go into it, whatever. Yeah, and there is the chance that you might get some stains. And back here, this lip is not much of a lip. But, you know, honestly, if water is going to pool anywhere, it's going to pool down there. You know, water is not going to pool up here because it goes down. This part goes down. So you're not going to get water pooling up here. That doesn't make sense. You know, water's going to pool down there. And yeah, I guess I've never thought about water pooling into my floor mat before. I guess it's a consideration, you know, with your floor mat, but kind of a silly one. I think, though, honestly, for what they are, I think they're great. You know, if you want the extra coverage, get the 3D Max ones. You know, you'll spend an extra $60. You got to wait 8 weeks, and you can get the 3D MaxPider ones and look at that ad all the time. Or, you know, you can get ones that say Tesla and they do the job. So I'm satisfied with these. I really am. I think for $140, they look great. I've got the ones that you order from Tesla for the trunk and the frunk. I can show you those. So there's, you know, a well-used back trunk mat. This is great. I did have an instance where I did not close my trunk all the way, and this was soaked. I mean, there was actual water in here. I actually needed to siphon it out to get all the water out. Down here, you know, you can keep your Miss Jamie CDs, you know, ready at a moment's notice. But yeah, there's one that I've seen, Tux Pro sells one that goes in there. I really didn't like the look of the Tux Pros, honestly. They look a little cushiony. You know, I don't think it's a big deal, floor mats. something that this is the most conversation, this video is the most amount of conversation I've had about a floor mat anywhere ever, and probably the most amount I ever will, except for people telling me in the comments that I'm out of my mind for liking these, but I do like them. So anyway, good job, Elon team. I think they're fine. I think that the back seat is fine. See, the middle part isn't even covered for in the regular mat, you know? It's not. For my use, I got 2 kids that are gonna be in the back. We got another one coming that will, you know, be in the back of this car. It's pretty much as much use as a back seat is gonna see. I'm not too worried about that center seat not having a floor mat, because the only person who would ever be in the back there is gonna be my 6-year-old, and her feet don't even touch the ground. You know, it might get a little bit more coverage in another mat. I think these are fine, honestly. You know, if you got a lot of wear and tear, a lot of people in the back of your seat, you're driving Uber or something in your Model 3, yeah, I guess get them 3 MaxPiders, but I think these are fine. And they're available now in the Tesla store, so buy them, check them out, bye.